Now to make the larger cupcakes you need the larger templates. Now to make a bigger one here you're going to get 3 templates. You need 3 templates cut out to create one bigger cupcake. So first of all, just take your scissors and cut round the outside before you stick it down. It just gives you, I find it much easier to work with if there's less paper to faff around with. Okay, I've got my piece of card here. I'm just doing a basic demonstration, so whatever cupcake design you get, it's the same principle really. So I've just got a little bit of masking tape and I'm going to stick that down. You use 3 or 4 pieces of the tape, you don't want it sliding around. Now as you can see here, we've got some dotted lines. Now these are where the folds are, so before we cut it out, I find it easier to crease those, and I've just got a little ruler here and an embossing tool, and you could use anything with a blunt tip to it and just crease down. Once is probably good enough, but out of habit, a little bit of OCD there, I do it 3 times. I think we've all got a little bit of OCD in us if we look properly. And just crease those first. Now I'm ready to cut it out, but before I do, again, I'm just going to trim the excess card off so it doesn't get in the way. Now just cut it out, and I'm just going to follow the black lines down here like so. Cut out, because you want to be able to use this template time and time again. Now you can see the black line goes right into the center here, so cut carefully right the way through there like so. Don't cut any of the lines which you've creased, and again just cut the whole thing out. You want to do this 3 times. So there's my card cut out now with my template over the top. There's an example of the other sides of the templates. Just save these. You can use these time and time again and just print them off when they disintegrate or you rip it or something. So I've done 3 of these. Don't forget you can do this in any card. Now technically what you could do with this one that makes it more interesting is you could do that in orange, dark yellow and paler yellow, so you've got an opportunity here to change the colours, but I've done it all in white so you can see. Now because I've creased all of that now, all you've got to do is fold and crease. Once you've cut and folded each one, I like to stick these 2 together before I join them up to the other 2. So use whichever glue you want. In this case I'm going to be using this glue pen, and just put some glue on there and then just lift that up like so, and that just fits into there like that, and just put that to one side so it stiffens, the glue dries hard, and it's easier to assemble the whole thing. Now as you can see, I've stuck all 3 of those sections of the template together, and now all I have to do is join those up. Now we're going to put some glue on the flap on the inside here, but also on the base here, which is really quite good because then it really stiffens the base up and you've got 3 layers, and it really helps when you're getting the bigger, you want it to be much more supported. So you're going to put a little bit of glue on the flap that's going on the inside there, plus you're going to add some glue on the bottom of it there. Then this just slides in. Make sure you're sliding it in the right way. That slides into there. You can line that up better. There you go. I'm trying to do this back to front, which is always awkward, so you can see what I'm doing, and then hold that one up and just join it to the other one here. As you can see, I just want to get it in position right there. You go. And I'm just going to turn that back, press that down, and I'll just wait a few seconds before I add the next one. Now I've let that dry a little, I'm going to add the last section. Again, a little bit of glue on the flap there, hopefully you can see that. I've just put a bit more glue down there, and you also want to put some glue in the centre, just go around the outside there like that on the bottom. Again, you take the next one and you position that exactly in there, should fit in perfectly, and then you take that and join those two up. It's a bit fiddly for me because I'm trying to let the camera see what I'm doing. It's much easier if I pick it up and just press it down. Let's see if you can see. There we go. I'm just pressing that down there. Just jiggle it about a bit. I've not got it quite right there. I just have to bring it back and stick it down again. You just want to make sure they butt up nicely here, because then it'll fold together good. And then finally, all you have to do is stick that final flap together in there. Don't forget to press the bottom down as well. A little bit of glue on the last flap there, and stick those two together. As you can see, I've turned this upside down because I'm just checking it to see that all the bits are butted up. Now this is overhanging a little bit there, so all I've got to do is take my scissors and just trim that off like that. And I think there's a little bit down the side here. I'm just going to trim along here like so. Just tidy it up a little bit. Once you're happy with that, then you can turn it over and you're ready for folding. Now if you've seen the small demonstration of making the small template, you see I did that so the swirls went round clockwise. Just by folding it the opposite way around, you can now fold it anti-clockwise, so you get the swirls going that way around. Now because I'm left-handed, this is more difficult for me to do. You decide which is the best for you. So it's the same principle though. You've got the first one that goes over, the second one goes there, and you can see the swirls are now going this way, anti-clockwise. Again, that one goes over the top there. So the first three are just 1, 2, 3 over the top. The fourth one goes over the top, but this time just slips underneath number 1 there. And then you take the fifth one, and again that just slips under number 1 like so, and making sure all these are on the inside. Now here's the difficult one. See this little bit here? If you can just fold it in there quickly first and then slide it into there, it's usually a little bit easier to do. So that goes in there, just line it all up. Let's say this is the one that's the fiddly one, and then just press it all together like so, and you've got the swirls going round in the anti-clockwise way, and as that one you can see are going clockwise.